Hi, lovelies, and welcome to our brand new YouTube channel. What better way to kick off a journey in the UK than by
being in Paris.
Coming to Paris. You're gonna have to do this every week
for the rest of your life.
All right, give us a tour of the place, Kimball.
This is where you come into our gracious Airbnb.
Oh my God, speed it up, everyone's bored.
Oh my God, and you come in the kitchen, and then we've got the living room, the bathroom is around that corner, and then the bedroom is back there.
What better way to celebrate French cuisine than by going to get Korean food? 감사합니다. What is it?
It's a thing.
What is it?
So, overall vibes on this park are,
but yeah, just so beautiful, really peaceful. Every time of the year. Yeah, but now we're gonna go and look at the Seine.
Okay.
So let's get up and go, it's just you and me.
So how does it feel to be back?
Oh, it feels good. I feel like we should start picking a place.
Kimball likes, when we go out, he likes to pick a destination to go to so we're not wandering aimlessly. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk over towards the Notre Dame.
Yes. What is this comb-over business?
Well, you're just getting ready for the future.
I'm not gonna lose my hair. Oh, distractions. Yeah, I want to go to Notre Dame and look for the little symbol on the floor.
So it's like the central point of Paris, and everything is measured from that point outwards.
I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it'll tell us when we get there.
That's right, history.
I keep looking off, I'm sorry. The camera's over there.
I know, look at them. Look at them.
But I'm like, the stop button. Is it recording? Yeah.
This is how Kimball reacts when he has to give up carbs. Whatever, you guys, like I'm not gonna look at the topless guy in Paris.
Public domain.
You judge yourself.
Quit judging. Anyway. In front of Musée d'Orsay, I think is how you pronounce it, there are beautiful sculptures here of various animals, and we'll show you what they look like. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this justice, guys. In 1877, 4 sculptures were commissioned by various artists for the 1878 Exposition Universelle in Paris. Even back then, no one knew how to plan properly, so the artists had to work their asses off to figure out how to make it happen in like less than a year. And if that just doesn't sound super familiar to all you creatives out there, I don't know what does. Anyway, all 4 sculptors pulled it off. The sculptures show animals in situations where they're seemingly desperate to escape to freedom, and I seriously wonder if the artists that crafted these masterpieces didn't install some of their own feelings into them, especially considering the crazy deadline. The sculptures were originally situated somewhere else near the Trocadero Palace. They later found their way here to the Musée d'Orsay, where we have the privilege of seeing them today. How many people do you think noticed that there's a tiny little frog right here? So we're on the south or east side, depending on how you look at it, of the Seine River. South right now. And we love this area because as you're walking along, they have a ton of vendors. A lot of them are closed today because it's really windy, and I think they don't want their books and posters flying away. But in a normal day, you can walk by here and just all the vendors are open. They're selling their wares. Really beautiful. It's a really good view of the river and the museum.
There's one vendor open.
This is all you get today. Kimball's a leg man, so Paris is kind of his city because everyone's jogging in shorts.
I like short shorts. Speaking of.
So they have these boats, which are like tours for people, and then they have this barge one, which is a boat for the birds. And they usually chill on there.
Well, that's cool.
So just in case you guys are wondering what it's like to do one of these boat tours along the Seine, we have no idea because we've never done it before. There's something about being in a crowd of people and being compressed on a floating object over water that doesn't really thrill us. And we like just walk around, honestly. We're kind of weird travelers because I feel like we don't do all the same things that like normal tourists would do. We just like to walk around and like go from cafe to cafe.
Check out the local shops, go to the open markets.
Check out the local people.
Yeah.
We're not huge museum goers. We're not huge event goers, things like that. We just really like to see the city and like look at architecture and see history in that sense. So maybe you guys can relate. Maybe you're that way too, or maybe you like doing other things. Let us know in the comments. Like when you guys travel, what do you like to do? What are the things that you get you? What are the things that interested? What are the things that interest you?
How many ways you're gonna say that?
I don't know. We'll edit it down so it seems like I said it really smoothly though.
Oh, okay, good.
She's gorgeous. Just the river, guys.
Nothing but beauty everywhere you look.
The funniest thing is on these bridges, it's been a big trend for people to put locks on there, and they changed the format to be glass so people can't hang them. But you know, like nothing can stop people from expressing their love. So they literally will find anywhere to put them, including there's an electrical cord up here. And so they have just run all their locks up on the electrical cord. How does it make you feel?
It's so dumb.
No, it's a Kimball. Don't call people dumb for expressing their love to each other and defacing public property.
Yeah. Okay, and how many of you are still together?
Let us know in the comments. Kimball, you've unlocked a judgment zone.
Go ahead, judge away.
Let's dig into this judgment. Where did this come from? Why do you feel this way, Kimball? Let's do it over by where all these locks are on this little tree thing so that we can really express by the rat trap, Kimball. Why do you feel so judgmental towards these locks?
Well,
let's unpack it.
Because I feel like most of them are probably people that are together like really early in the relationship.
Okay.
So they're probably not still together.
That's fine, maybe. That's an assumption.
So that's why I said probably.
Okay.
And your lock is sitting here weighing down some, like, I don't know.
Well, it was damaging the bridges. It was actually adding a lot of weight, and they had to remove them because...
Like, this isn't a big deal, but it's also just ugly.
It's ugly, you heard him.
But I mean, to like put it on like power cords.
Your love is ugly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, well.
I don't know.
Would you possibly consider putting it on this phallic-shaped thing sticking out of the wall right here?
No, see, if I was gonna do it,
okay,
I would put my lock there with their little initials on it. Oh, so cute.
Oh, Kimball's giving you advice. Take notes, guys. Take notes.
Take a picture and then take your lock home with you as a souvenir.
Okay, got it. Well, you heard him.
Like, don't ruin Paris.
Stop ruining Paris. You guys suck. So if you guys didn't know, the Seine basically runs up through the center of Paris. It's a very old river, so it's very windy, but in this part, there's a center island, and that's where Notre Dame is, but there's, at the very tip, you can actually walk out and sit right at the very tip where this little tree is right here. And Kimball and I did that last time. It was really beautiful. If you guys are ever here, you just walk to the center bridge and down, and there's a little park, and you can just walk and explore. Really beautiful. It's a good place to get a cup of coffee and kind of just go and chill. Can you imagine this just like, oh yeah, this is my living room. Okay, have you guys ever seen a brown swan before? That is my finger. Have you ever seen a brown swan? I have never seen one in my life. It's so interesting. And it's gone now, sad. Well, let's just look at this trash in the water instead. Okay, Kimball, your challenge is to tightrope across this over to the... Would you say you're an adventurous type, Kimball?
No.
We haven't even finished high school when you moved to LA.
Yeah.
You've moved all over the country. You've moved to England. You've visited all...
I'm codependent adventurous, okay?
So you're just like forced into these adventurous things.
No, it's my choice.
Okay.
A lot of times I do behind the scenes actions to make it happen. Do you think this is coincidence?
We'll just say that we're adventurous together.
Oh. I was just saying that. Okay, fake. Want to do one more?
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't do all this if it wasn't with you by my side.
Same. I don't know why, but when I travel alone, I don't feel as excited about it. It's like I have to have someone to share it with.
Also, who else is gonna order for me?
Kimball gets so scared about like talking on the phone because he sometimes he can't understand what people are saying and he gets worried. But then also when we go to, even if it's in like English and we go in to order somewhere, Kimball gets like instantly shy. It's so funny. He's kind of introverted.
But
though.
everybody knows I'm shy and introverted. It's not a secret.
Yeah, but then you're like super energetic. We can go upstairs, it's fine. What's happening here? This is a lot. That's a lot of wires.
Walking around is pretty cool because there's pretty things everywhere.
I prompted Kimball to say something and it came off a little scripted.
No,
Kimball.
but seriously though, like when you do walk around Paris, if you get the chance, highly recommend. yeah, pretty much everywhere you go, there's something gorgeous to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not so pretty things too, but come on.
But I mean, like,
The beauty outweighs the
like the lamps, beautiful sculptures. On even like when you walk by neighborhoods and you see people's doors, they all have different knockers on them too. Really beautiful, like just crazy.
Even this little
Like-
electrical opening.
Everywhere you look, there's something to see. All you have to do is look up, and there's something beautiful.
But also watch where you're going. You don't want to trip over a planter.
I just want to. I don't know how to set this up, but I just wanted to show you guys anyway because we passed this beautiful river that this is where. So, will you guys decorate your car this way? Have you decorated your car this way? I think it's probably a very functional design. I'm not sure what the purpose is, but I'm sure there's something. You don't just do that randomly. Ping pong champion. The other thing that's nice about Paris is you get advice everywhere you go. It's time to play the game. Where's Kimmy? Can you guys find him in the crowd? Where's Kimmy? / how long will it take him to notice I'm standing here filming him? There he is.
Hi.
We were playing Where's Kimmy?
In a bright orange jacket.
So our main objective has failed for why we came here today because we wanted to stand on the center meridian point. I think
Point
it's called
zero.
the center meridian, point zero. But it's right on the other side of this wall, like literally right over there. So we can't get to it. So yeah, sad times.
Why am I even here?
Come back, Kimmy. So Kimmy,
Yes.
what do you want to do now?
Let's walk over to the jam shop that I want to go to.
That's my jam.
And then let's walk to the open air market. And then let's walk up our street that we're staying on and get some cheeses and meats and other good things.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do it like some kind of camera swipe so we can just cut to that. Like, okay, great. All right, if you guys need anything touristy, this is the area to come. They've got all your bags, your stamps, your postcards, your tote bags, your placemats, cups, key, chain, shirt, hat, pigeon. So there's this beautiful restaurant that's right here, if you guys can see it. And last time Kimball and I were here, the shop owner, or one of the people that works there, let us in and give us a little look around the space. It was really, really cool. He even let us go into the wine cellar, which was just a little creepy, but it was cool. I can't even imagine like a more luxurious vibe than in that place. Or historical luxury. I don't know, whatever. Oh my God, what am I talking about? You guys. But anyway, yes, the guy who was working in the shop that let us in, his name was Federico. He's really nice.
He's French-Italian.
So if you guys are walking by here, it's right on the island where Notre Dame is. Really, it's just right, like a minute away.
It's right next to the fire station.
Right next to the fire station. You guys all know where that is. But yeah, if Federico's there, he's very nice. I'm sure he'd be happy to show you around.
Yep.
We were passing through this alleyway and we just found a shop that has a bunch of statues of Hermione Granger. So that's really cool. Did anyone actually get that joke? Okay, whatever. We're not to our next destination, but we passed this open air market, and it was kind of one of the ones that was on our list, so we're just gonna walk around and just kind of browse and see what they got. We were just talking about what we're gonna get for lunch, so we might actually find something here. A whole rotisserie chicken. I mean, go to town. Potatoes are my favorite food. Look how good those look. Look how good. I feel like this is really good, but there's probably so much oil trapped in the cornflakes. I feel like my skin's gonna break out. Worth it. All right, we've unlocked our next task, which is gonna be to find me a restroom. Oh, all the fun things.
You guys, Paris.
What neighborhood are we in?
Oh, feels like home.
Kimmy way. And the little ghost muffins. Give it to him. I don't know who this is, but you'll see these all over town. You guys, this is very exciting. I just found a picture of my first crush. I'm not even joking, by the way. Danger Mouse, my first crush. Tell a friend. If you guys have read the books by Michael Scott, I think they're called the Nicholas Flamel series. I don't know. It's like The Alchemist, The Sorceress, The Magician, all those books. He was trying to figure out who the main character in the books was going to be, and he couldn't figure it out. He was like struggling. And then one day he was in Paris traveling around, and he just happened to be right in front of this house and was like, oh, Nicholas Flamel. That's the guy. Him and his wife.
Which, it's also a restaurant, and I've heard very terrible, awful things about the staff and the food and the prices. So I have never experienced it myself, so it might all be lies.
Yeah. We haven't actually been to the restaurant, so we don't know, but look up the reviews and decide for yourself. Bye. But in the book, he actually pulls Clarence out of inside of one of these windows. I don't remember which one, but there's certain inscriptions on the wall, and he presses one of them or something, and then he pulls Clarence out, which is, I think, Excalibur's brother or something, twin.
Yeah, four swords of power.
Yeah. Clarence a bitch. Cute. So Kimball just noticed on his map that there's a park back here we had no idea existed, and it's for the Garden of Anne-Frank, and it was done in 2007. All right, tell me what you see.
I see a boy on a bench with a backpack. I see greenery. I see gazebo-y things. I see photo ops. What do you see?
I see my beautiful husband. All right, well, we're on the way. Why? It's like every 10 seconds. Oh my God. Please. I can't see where I'm peeing. Grab my hands. No. No? Okay, well. Wipe it on my hands, I guess. Have fun in there. Enjoy.
Why?
How would you rate that experience?
The darkness came for me.
How many Kimmies would that bathroom get? Out of 5, how many Kimmies?
3.
3 out of 5 Kimmies?
Personal bathroom.
With no toilet seat.
Well, I don't do mad business in Topless. But the light turning off was terrifying. Would I come back? In desperate times.
All right, so we found a poster for this guy, and let's see what type of characters he can play. All right, so we've got pirate, professor maybe, rugby player.
What else we got?
Hot nerd. My favorite of all, I think, is that one. That's acting. Paris cannot be good for my health. Can that be like the new thing we say? Instead of, oh my God, can it just be, oh my cream?
I don't know.
Doesn't really land, I guess.
They always got squirty cream in the UK.
More on that later. Is this your jam?
Yes. Cashew, crunchy peanut butter.
They have peanut butter?
Apparently. I think it's new.
Kimball's gonna taste it.
It's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, really,
Oh, that's
really
very
good.
nice.
Obviously, we're getting that.
Okay,
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
It's okay. You can put the spoon just here.
Oh, okay.
Anything else or that's all?
What would you recommend? For something, I love vanilla and caramels, peanut buttery.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée. Wow, so excited about those. Good find, Kimball.
Thanks for the cream cheese.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is like one of the mattresses they threw out because of bed bugs. So let's step around that without touching it. Don't touch the bed bug mattress. Yeah, we decided to come to Paris just as soon as all the press came out about bed bugs, even though it's not really any higher than normal. I think it's just picking up because they're doing the Olympics here and everyone's like, what can we write about?
Bed bugs are a problem in any major city.
Just like people. Okay, wait, so what flavors did you end up getting?
All the good ones.
So you've got, did you get raspberry champagne?
No.
Okay, no raspberry champagne.
It was really delicious, but I was only getting one more thing, and the pumpkin with the cinnamon and macadamia nut won me over.
I was so proud because she was like, it has cannelle, but I don't know what that is in English. I was like, it's cinnamon. I know what it is. So one of the biggest gay areas in Paris is La Marais. La Marais? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Close
Anyway,
enough.
we're just north of that, and there's so many cute gay couples everywhere. It's so adorable.
All right,
There's everyone so gay, so adorable.
Oh, we're not doing a photo. Hello. We're in front of a big flower wall right next to the open air market.
So the open
That was
air
funny,
market that we came to, we've been here before, we just realized, but it's way busier today. So let's go to the front and see if we're actually going to go inside.
Yeah.
I am hanging out here for a coffee. It's just a little bit busier, but we came in.
Do I regret it? Not really, but I don't think I'm gonna stay here.
We smell fresh bread and we can't figure out where it's coming from, but it smells so delicious.
Let's wander that way,
Okay.
and we can just head out. I don't want to go back where the eatery stuff, but I want to see if there's any store stuff that way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Actually, here I'll go.
Will you though?
I think we're walking away from the bread, wherever it was. Is there like a cafe you want to try? Sure?
Yeah.
You want to leave the vast, densely populated place?
Yeah.
After all, Caca 19's not that far behind us. So we just came to FouFou, which is
FouFou?
FouFou? I don't know. FOU. We ate here last time. They have a mirrored ceiling inside. They weren't as busy last time, but
Yeah, there was nobody here.
we're just grabbing 2 lattes and cookies, and we're just gonna sit here and relax and munch on snacks. Cheers.
Don't spill.
Yeah, it's good. Yummy. Okay, take a bite. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna just break off a chunk.
It's good. It's a cookie. It's good.
My first thought was like crunchy macadamia or something.
All right, Kimball, you go pay. That is hilarious. I'd rather just run. Just walk in there alone. Ask them for the check, l'addition. Acting, Kimball, go. You're happy. Your acting was 6 out of 10. Do better.
I wasn't even acting. I was like, come to the park with me, and you're like, no.
No. All right, we just saw Passage. We're gonna go check it out. I don't think we've been in this one before, but it's the Passage-Bourg. We're gonna let you guys know how it is by our first impression as we walk inside.
We just start running and screaming.
So you guys have to guess how it is just by the look on our face.
Well, I can't play the game because I just laugh.
Oh, okay, I already love it. I already love it. Kimball, I'm gonna pretend it's 2 guys. I thought it was 2 guys at first, but still, it's fine. Whatever, I still love it.
Less exciting.
And then you have this. Just got a tit out. Oh. Yeah, so this is my kind of passage, I guess, right there. Perfect. You guys, if this passage couldn't get any better. I love Paris. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, okay. And it continues. What exactly is this special here? I'm having a hard time from a graphic design point of view understanding the hierarchy of what's happening, but that's cute. Cute. Oh dear.
It would have been funny if you did it with the deer head back there.
True. Where's the bug? Oh dear. Okay, this shop is totally up my street. Oh, I have to go in. I love salvage and anything architectural. We had a home in Philly that was like architectural, had like brick and metal and stuff. I loved it. Antique shopping. Let's go. I don't think I've ever seen a shop that had like so many things I was interested in looking at. Are they corbels or what are they?
They're cool. They're coolables.
Are these stamps?
I mean, they look like kind of.
Oh my god, and he's fabulous. Look at these old switches for lights. How cool is that? What do I do? Like, I need to buy something. Look at these lanterns with lights in them.
Like that.
Kim wants his hair like that. Okay, I don't need this. I know that for sure. That I don't need. Maybe this. Look at all of these things.
I love these cabinets. I have like a whole wall of these cabinets with all my art supplies in them.
These are the coolest. Look at they converted them into actual light bulbs. Like all these old lanterns. I need it. I don't need to retire, ever, okay? I just need to buy a cool thing. What the hell? Could you imagine if this was your doorknob? Or your door handle? Kimball. Remember the episode of Lab Fab where Patsy says she'll get it for her and she's gonna stick it up her... You guys, is anyone else into this? Is anyone else into this? We have definitely unlocked some kind of nerd level in me that I wasn't aware existed. Like I did know, but it's been a while. Even just the colors and the graphic design on these is so cool. Like it would be so cool to have these just to, I don't know. I mean, what do you do with them? Nothing. Put them on a shelf. Enjoy.
Put stuff in there.
You look up every once in a while and do this. Memory. What?
The drawers, the chest on the top of the cabinet. E down, right? There it is.
That. Okay, they have definitely been smoking. Okay, you guys. I am upset. I have to find Kimball and see if he wants this, but I can't leave the shop. Do we need it? Isn't that the coolest lock you've ever seen?
No, but it is very cool.
What would we do with it?
Hang it on the wall that we can't
Look at the keys.
Buy it for the keys, darling. How much is it?
Don't look at the price. Don't look at the price, Kimball. It's so beautiful. Whatever. Who needs to retire? Not me. Definitely come here if you guys are in this area. So cool. Look at the tiles. Okay, I gotta walk away. Rickshaw.
Did he tell you an amazing story about it?
Well, I said this shop's really beautiful in English, and he said, thank you, we sell things. And I said, yes, you do. I couldn't think of a better way to describe that place than we sell things. It was so tiny, but so well curated. Anyway, okay, we're done with that now. If you guys like sardines, there's an entire store. Sardines, that's it. It's all sardines. What? Keep it clean. No, but look at the sardines. Just sardines. Sardines. Where are you going, Kimball?
Get a baguette. A baguette?
Oh, Kimball's ordering. This is the oldest bakery in Paris. It's called Stroll. We just admire the... Kimball's ordering by himself. He must be very nervous.
I'm not.
Ah, okay. Okay, Kimball wants to eat back at the place tonight, so we're going to get a baguette, which we already have, and then he's going to get meat and cheese.
Do I want to do a platter? Or do I just want to go get a thing of cheese?
Up to you. Do you want to interact with people or not? Yes, you do.
I was just saying I don't know what I like, and they don't know what I want.
True, because they're not mind readers.
True. They were very helpful last time though. They do have honey here though, I remember that.
Look at these floral chef. Well, they have floral chef. Look, you want camembert?
Maybe.
I camembert.
Yeah.
It's a Fraser joke. It's time to exercise.
Didn't we walk
No.
like 26,000 steps today?
It's time for our workout. Are you ready?
I am so ready to watch you. I'll drink some water.
We have to exercise together. I can tell that you're motivated, building up oxygen, ready to go. Yeah. So it's Saturday, so it's chest day.
That looks weird. I was like, look, I have a hole in my throat.
Yes, this is important. Are you joining me or not?
No.
Are we doing this?
No.
Fine. Well, my goal is I have to find a way. Like
How are
normally,
you going to add the extra like 40 pounds?
I don't think it's 40. I think it's like 25 pounds. So normally I do like just push. I don't like go to the gym, but I do push-ups with a backpack with weights in them. So I think it's like 23 and a half pounds. So I think I'm just gonna use my giant backpack, cat treat, and we'll see if we can make that work. So I have this giant bag.
Wow, I'm sorry, your laptop's not that heavy.
I don't know how much this weighs though. Is there a scale on here? Ah, there's so many danglies. Okay, this is my new workout regime, guys. Go. Okay, I'll try. Kimball's here.
1. Wonder how many dirty shoes have walked on the floor.
Shut up! You can't stop me.
Better suck in. You don't want people thinking of a belly. Remember when you were in the bathroom earlier?
When?
In the park,
Yeah, what about it?
and the lights went out.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Especially with, explosive baby poop diaper that came out of there. They had a bit of a situation.
Kimball, why?
Do you know that laughing is a good workout?
It feels close to the same weight. So I usually have my hand things.
60 more to go.
Yeah, like look how big it is.
It's
Like no one's doing that. So when you starting your workout? Are you doing the bed rolls?
Oh, I'm too old to go upside down.
Oh, all the blood rushed to your head? I thought you were just gonna open your eyes. Were you activating your... How dare you? Can you show me the Kimmy dance move? Like that you do when the camera's not on? Your auntie move, like after you spend hours alone in the morning and you come in to like wake me up without waking me up.
I don't know, I got a couple of them.
Do you hear the voices now, Kimball?
Hi.
Hi.
How it going?
Good, I just finished my backpack.
Yeah, you did. Okay. You don't want to kiss this?
Macro.
Oh my god. I was in dark.
Wait, come here for a second. No, come here, it's Kimball. We found more pixel art. Who is it? Okay, so we're now at the gallery Pompidou? Pompidou, we like to call it Papa Don't Preach. You get into this big long corridor where you can see the whole city and it's just really pretty. So many cute, or I don't even know if cute is the right word because like, what is that? But how do you feel about the art, sir? Luxembourg Gardens, it's a really cool park, lots of cool statues.